to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing left to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Judy there to grab it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Maybe, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Stafford now on first down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup that you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, here's Swift. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Defense showing blitz, Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal, Swift. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
So now, here's third and goal. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, can't do it much better than that. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now looking to throw. He rolls to his right. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. 2nd and 3 now. Going run again with Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And 4th and 4 coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
He connects downfield on 4. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Nearly an interception on that play. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Stafford now against a blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Getting out to his left. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead to 7. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Swift hauls it in. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give right side for Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got him, that's Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Stafford from the gun. He throws a bullet to this. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Things trim back down to a single-point prop as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. Has it downfield, working the left. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead to 7. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught by Diggs. And they get this down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans who have 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. This will be caught by Adams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 19. Completed to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Drops back. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, that looked good. But you got to get both feet down, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Stafford now. This one's caught. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. The throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They'll try and throw it here. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He gets this one to Gould. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pass play now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Here's a throw. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Cut near the goal line. And he pushes all the way to the goal line, but gonna be out at the 1.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Look into the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And no one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and you throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has his man. It's Swift. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now Stafford again. Finds Jeudy near the sideline. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Stafford from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running behind center with Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. Able to get it to Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. That's into the hands of Barkley. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Barkley's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. This throw is cut. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston first. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. He puts some juice on it. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 35 apiece. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Back to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Pass play on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Setting up a throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Stafford now against a blitz. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Cut by Diggs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. This could decide things. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Chased out to his right. Finding Judy. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 15. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans losing by 14. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. to throw. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Barkley's got it. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're throwing it. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. They are throwing it again. That pass caught by Gould.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 13. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When that play caller decides run-pass option, you're not thinking a sack, especially on 3rd down. Give it and run it. And if you're going to throw it, boy, you got to get the ball out of your hands. We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Judy there to grab it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's got him, that's Swift. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Connection made to Judy. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Stafford again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. And they pick him off again. And the Colts get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Trying again, following the sack. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the Colts who come away